Hi, this is Dwayne, and there's many reasons why people should learn to play chord piano, even if they can play piano by reading sheet music. Because once you know chord piano, then you can add things to the sheet music. And if you're a beginner, my goodness, it's a zillion times faster than going through lessons and learning how to read music and so on. So let me just show you a couple reasons why chord piano is so important to know. Let's take a simple chord like the C chord. And that's probably the first chord you'd learn, C, E, and G. A chord is 3 or more notes, by the way. Okay? Well, there's many things I can do to that chord, believe it or not. I can turn it upside down. It's the same chord, I'm just turning it upside down, standing it on its head, just like if I stood you on its head. I could add notes to it, like this is the 6th chord. I can turn that upside down, and I can break up the notes, can't I? Those are called arpeggios. I'm just breaking up the notes of the C chord, C6 chord. Let me come down. You see, you can use those as fillers. There's a C major 6th chord, and you could do a straddle. A straddle is where you take 2 notes of the chord and leave one out, and then the other 2. Straddle, 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 straddle. Now, by moving to the next chord, see, I'm just moving my hand up one. It's like I freeze my hand and I move up one, and I straddle on that. Up one more. I could even go down a half step to the black keys and do that. You see that? That gives me all kinds of things to do. Listen. Another thing you can do with chords, of course, is learn to accompany people or accompany yourself. Because when you accompany, you don't have to play the melody, right? Because the singer or the sax player or whatever is playing the melody. So, and it's very easy to learn to accompany people because of that fact. You don't have to play the melody. For example, let's just take, a simple song like When the Saints Go Marching In. If you were playing for somebody, you wouldn't have to play that part because they're going to sing it. So instead, you could just play the chords. And let me give you an example. I'm not a singer, but just pretend that I am for a second. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. You see that? I didn't play a single melody note at all. It was all chords, okay? And it wasn't very many chords at that, probably 4 or 5 different chords. And by the way, if you can play 3 chords, did you know that you can play hundreds of songs just knowing 3 chords? It's true. You can play hundreds of songs with just 3 chords. But you can play America, you can play Amazing Grace, you can play Silent Night, on and on and on and on and on with 3 chords. With 4 chords, you can play, I'm sure thousands of, but I'll say several hundred anyway, but I'm sure it's thousands. With 5 or more chords, you know, you own the world as far as songs are concerned. You can play on and on, any kind of genre except classical music at all. And it makes it easy because chords occur in families and they occur in patterns called chord progressions. So I know that if I learn this progression, it's going to happen in another song. So if I learn that chord progression well, then next time I come to another song that has that same progression, I can use that. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I already know it. So those are just some of the reasons you ought to learn chord piano, but there's many others, okay? And of course, we start out simply. Some of that I was playing is a little bit advanced, but we start out simply so you can grasp what the chords are, how to break them up, how to arpeggiate them, and so on. So that's just a few of the reasons you ought to learn chord piano. Thanks for being with me. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye for now.